Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for your courtesy. Unfortunately, I have to preside in 15 minutes, so I'd just like to say a couple things. Each year, this committee holds hearings on many issues of great importance for Indian country, but only once a year do we examine overall funding levels for Native programs, and what we choose to fund sends a powerful message to tribes about our priorities. In these times of tight budgets, programs across the federal government are being forced to make painful cuts and do more with less. Sadly, Native communities are far too accustomed to doing more with less. I hope that as we examine this year's budget, we will all remember our trust responsibility to tribes and think carefully about any cuts to tribal programs. The President's fiscal year 2013 budget has some good things. I'm very happy to see the proposed increases for Indian health services, contract support costs, and public safety and law enforcement. I know these are all top priorities that were requested by the tribes. But the President's budget also makes some severe cuts. I'm concerned about the over $2 million decrease in the Indian Guaranteed Loan Program, and I am deeply troubled by the zeroing out of replacement school construction. School construction funding is an issue that I brought up in this committee over and over again. There is a $1.3 billion backlog for Indian school construction and repair, but this year the President has requested only $53 million, and none of that money would go to new construction. The state of BIE schools is simply unacceptable. The Bugo-Ne-Gishig School on the Leech Lake Reservation in my home state of Minnesota is in desperate need of replacement. Students and teachers have to deal with leaky roofs, mold, rodent infestations, and sewer problems. The facility doesn't meet safety, fire, and security standards. And I want to thank the Deputy Secretary Echo Hawk, and I want to thank Keith Moore for coming to my office to discuss this the other day. I want to ask my colleagues on this committee this question. Would you countenance your children getting their education in a school that wasn't safe, in a school that had rodents running around, that had mold, that had leaks? When it rains, it's cold in the winter and sweltering on hot, humid days, and I know the answer would be no. How can we expect Native children to succeed under these conditions? As senator from Minnesota, I have a responsibility to every child in my state, every child and every parent, making sure every child gets a good education. We know what the purpose of that is. We know why we need to do that. It benefits every child. It makes them more productive. It benefits our economy. We know the reasons to do this, but there's another reason too. And one of the reasons is these are children. They're beautiful children. They're gifts, and they deserve to be educated in a place that is safe and that is comfortable. It doesn't have rats and rodents. So I will fight to restore funding for replacement school construction, and I hope I can count on support from other members of this committee. I want to thank the witnesses for coming today. I want to apologize because I've got to go. It's my turn to preside. And I've read your testimony and look forward to watching it later. And I want to thank you, Mr. Chairman, for giving me this opportunity and for your indulgence and for the ranking member's indulgence as well. Thank you.